Assalamu alaikum and welcome from Gulberg Gymkhana, also known as Al Mansoura Cricket Ground, for this series opener of Shaikhani Super League. We've got three teams that are going to be in action for the next couple of weeks in this triangular series, where the first match is being played here tonight between Arham Sports and Big Bang Production. As far as the toss is concerned, Arham Enterprises won the toss and they decided to bat first, and so far they managed to score 12 runs in the opening over. We saw a boundary and a maximum being hit already in the very first over, which was bowled by Ali Khan, and so far they are on the right track. If we talk about Arham Enterprises, winning the toss, deciding to bat first, and they have already gone off to a flyer. Two very strong sides are up against each other in this series opener of Shaikhani Super League. And if we talk about Big Bang Production, well, they have taken two fielders outside the 30-yard circle, which are at deep extra cover, and a fielder at deep mid wicket. Shorter in length, it's up in the air. The fielder is trying to get in the knee down, and he puts it down. It was swirling in the air when it was coming down. There was a fielder at fine leg trying to take that catch, but unfortunately could not get his hands onto it, and a batter got a life. Would have been an ideal start for Big Bang to pick up a wicket in the very second over of the innings, but not to be. Himself very unlucky. Should have picked up a wicket on that delivery, but not to be. Fuller in length and defended straight to the fielder at mid-off. So it's the first match of Shaikhani Super League between Team Arham Sports and Big Bang Production. The first match being played here at Gulberg Gymkhana, also known as Al Mansoura Cricket Ground, and the side batting first. Arham Sports will be looking to put up a decent total on the board, especially when you look at the pitch, which looks pretty good for batting. Fuller once again, the ball goes straight to the fielder at extra cover. This time it's Fahad Mustafa, the captain of Big Bang Production. A man who needs no introduction is leading his side, and they are bowling first, so they will be hoping that they can restrict the opposition to a low total, which is not going to be easy because Arham Sports also consists of some really good players, and we have already seen the intention of both these openers. They'll be looking to go hard at the bowlers, especially during the first 6 overs where the fielding restrictions are in place with just 2 fielders allowed outside 30-yard circle. Down the leg side, nicely fielded. Somehow he managed to stop that ball with his right hand and managed to save the boundary. So just 2 runs coming in the opening over from Rehan. 2 overs done. Arham Sports are 14 without a wicket. $14 for no loss. Arham Sports, Ali Khan continues, and he has been greeted with a top shot straight down the ground. Fuller in length, no swing whatsoever. Abdullah just getting onto the front foot and hitting it straight into the center of the fielder at mid-on and mid-off, and starting the over with yet another boundary. Well, Team Big Bang, they already missed a chance in the previous over when the catch was not taken by the fielder at fine leg. How costly is that going to prove to be? Once again, it was there to be hit. Just couldn't find the gap on the offside. There was a fielder at backward of point who came in the way of the ball going towards the boundary, and somehow Ali Khan managed to bowl a dot ball. Shaikhani Super League, the historic triangular series that is being played here at Al Mansoura Cricket Ground. Once again trying to clear the front. Gets a thickish outside edge. The third man was inside and he's going to get another 4. So nothing going in the favour of Ali Khan so far. He has managed to bowl outside the off-stump, managed to induce an outside edge, but unfortunately the third man was inside and he was hit for yet another boundary. All the action of these 7 high voltage encounters can be watched on TNVisions production on their YouTube channel, which is also one of the sponsors of this Shaikhani Super League and promises to bring good cricketing action from all over the city. Sensibly played once again by Abdullah. He ran the first one hard, wanted to come back for the second one, but his partner denied the second one at the other end. And I think it was a good call as well. They've got a good start already, should not afford to lose a wicket, especially towards the start of the innings. Team Big Bang making regular changes in their field. Now they have placed a fielder at long on and a fielder at deep mid wicket to the right-hander. Lets it go to the wicket-keeper. He was expecting the umpire to just open his arms and call it as a wide, which was not to be. Turning out to be another expensive over already. 9 runs off it. 1 ball still remaining. Got hit for a boundary and a maximum in his opening over. Has been hit for 2 boundaries already in his second. Shorter in length. Top edge. Once again, no fielder at fine leg or third man, and that's going to run away for yet another 4. So luck is not favouring Ali Khan at the moment. He has tried fuller length. He has tried shorter pitch deliveries, but all of them have travelled to the boundaries. Another expensive over comes to an end. They are going at 9 and over, Arham Sports. They are 27 without a wicket after 3. $27 for none after 3. Abdullah is going to face a new bowler once again. And it's a better delivery this time. The ball just going across the right-hander. Abdullah was very lucky not to get an outside edge on that occasion. Otherwise, he was playing too much away from his body. And the wicketkeeper did realize how close that ball was to the bat. Rehan Nazim once again bowling at a decent line and length so far. Was just hit for 2 runs in the opening over. Once again trying to clear his front leg, hitting it on the offside, getting it over the fielder at backward of point and gets away for 4. So they are happy to take all the risks so far, these opening batters, and so far they are paying off. Yes, the ball was swinging away from the right-hander, but still got enough bat onto it. It was in the air for quite a bit of time, but was well over the head of the fielder at backward of point. It's not going to be wrong to say that Arham Sports have gone off to a flying start, scoring at almost 10 and over. Haven't lost a wicket in this batting power play. And they are laying a solid foundation of posting a very huge total on the board, especially knowing the fact that it's a very good batting track. Playing it with a straighter bat towards mid-on. A slight fumble, but it's not going to cost them much. Just a run from the right-hander. Still no fielders at fine leg or third man at the boundary ropes. The captain Fahd Mustafa still busy making some changes to the field. Now the extra cover fielder has been asked to come back in and the long on goes back. So the ideal length should be fuller at the stumps to the right-hander because he cannot afford to give the room outside the off stump. Had a big swing at that. It's into the gap and that's going to run away for 4 as well. A bit of an agricultural stroke this from Heather. Nothing wrong with that delivery. It was into the stumps. Look at that big swing on the leg side. Yes, there was a fielder at deep mid wicket, but it was timed just too well to get it past him and get yet another boundary. Looks like a very good toss to win for Arham Sports. Slower in delivery. Chance for the fielder at long on, and he puts it down. Well, he had ample of time to dodge that one. 3 attempts, and even that he just couldn't hold on to one. Slower delivery outside the off stump. He was too early into that stroke. The fielder was positioned perfectly for that sort of a stroke. The ball just hitting the legs, and he just couldn't hold on to it. So both the openers have now been given a life already. And unfortunately, it's Rehan, that bowler, once again. We saw a catch being put down in his opening over, and another one has been put down towards long on. Better delivery to end the over. A rising delivery, was looking to drive it on the up. Just went past the outside edge and hit the gloves of the wicketkeeper. Good end to the over, but still conceding 10 runs in it. Rehan, 4 done. Arham Sports making full use of this batting power play. Going in over 9 and over. They are 37 without a wicket. So 37 without a wicket after the first 4 overs. Time for the first bowling change. Ali Khan was clearly very expensive in his first 2 overs, and it's time for Asim Azhar. Starts off with a short delivery. It's up in the air. Once again, chance for the fielder at long on, and he puts it down yet again. Looks like they've applied butter on their fingers, because this is the 3rd catch that has been put down in the first 5 overs. Creating a chance of the very first delivery. Asim Azhar, it was there to be hit. The fielder was positioned perfectly. He had ample of time to come underneath that, but still could not hold to it. Slower delivery attempted, but down the leg side. So another extra run conceded now by Big Bang. Just before the start of the match, all the players are pretty pumped up, but slowly and steadily the shoulders are now setting down. And that is courtesy of the onslaught these openers have provided. Talking about Asim Azhar, well, we have heard the magic in his voice. Can he produce the same magic on the cricketing field? He'll get a chance of bowling 24 deliveries in his spell. He was very unlucky that the catch was put down in his very first ball, but he will have a chance of coming back once again. Again, a big swing towards the leg side, but there is a fielder at long on. Will just get a run. Just get the feeling pace is not a good option here in this track. They might have to introduce some spinners to see if there is some grip, there is some turn available on this track, because so far the pace has been worked very nicely by both these openers. We saw some swing from the other end when Rehan Nazim was bowling as well, but even that was dealt perfectly by both these openers when they managed to hit 2 boundaries in his previous over. Picked away on the leg side. It's into the gap. Two fielders trying to get underneath that, and it was a good job well done by the fielder at mid-wicket, just keeping it down to a single. Although he ran the first one very hard, wanted to come back for the second one, but credit should be given to the fielder, the way he just lashed onto that delivery and managed to stop that second run. So far, so good for Arham Azhar. Hasn't conceded any boundary. Just 5 runs conceded in the first 5 balls. Could have been much better had that catch been taken of the first delivery, which was not to be. Now, can he finish the over well? Fine leg has been asked to move a little squarer. Big gap available on the leg side. Heather was trying to use his feet. He came down to track as well and had the opportunity of hitting the boundary towards square leg, but not middling the ball perfectly. So just 6 runs conceded in the opening over from Arham Azhar. 5 overs have been done. Arham Sports are 43 without a wicket, with an over remaining in the batting power play. So 43 without a wicket. It's the last over of the batting power play. Rehan Nazim will continue with his third. Once again trying to hit big, gets a thickish outside edge. And that's the result you are going to get when you don't have a fielder at third man. A bowler bowling at pace, getting some swing in the air, trying to hit a big shot down the ground, gets a thickish outside edge, and with this outfield, the ball usually travel across the turf. So once again making sure that they get up to a good start in the over, hitting a boundary of the very first delivery, putting the pressure straight back onto the bowler. Still no changes in the field from the bowler or the captain. Bowls it down the leg side, and tell you what, he's very lucky to get away with that. It was on the legs, the fielder at fine leg was inside. All he needed to get was a little tickle. You get a leg by on that occasion, but they all count. And that single now brings on strike Abdullah, who has been scoring at a brisk rate. 22 of just 16 deliveries. Another change in the field. The captain himself, Fahad Mustafa, has now placed himself at deep extra cover. Short and wide, big appeal there from the bowler and the wicketkeeper, and the umpire raises his finger. So he gets the reward of bowling some decent line in length, Rehan. He was troubling the batters outside the off stump in the previous over as well. On that occasion, it was short, it was wide. He went for that big cut outside the off stump, got a thickish outside edge, and the rest of the job was done by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. So finally, they were able to break through and get this first wicket. Managed to break this opening partnership. Abdullah, who was looking so dangerous, will have to walk back to the pavilion. Arham Sports have lost their first wicket with the score 48 on the board. Walking back after scoring 22 of 17 deliveries, and now they have lost their first wicket. 48 for 1 Arham Sports. Rehan Rashid, the new batter in. The left-hander will still get few deliveries in this batting power play, but that was a decent delivery from the fast bowler. Rehan managing to pick up the first wicket for his side, the first wicket of this Shaikhani Super League. .48 for 1. A much better delivery to the left-hander. The ball just coming back in, but he still manages to pick up a single towards the leg side. Well, 3 bowlers have been used so far by Big Bang team, and Rehan has been the pick of the bowler by far. Yes, he has been hit for 3 boundaries, but he has provided the all-important breakthrough by dismissing Abdullah earlier in this over. And he'll be hoping that he can finish off this over by picking up yet another wicket. Shorter lane delivery put away nicely, and that's going to sail over the fence. In fact, that has been signaled as a boundary by the on-field umpire. Might have just landed inside the boundary rows, but that clearly deserved the maximum. 8 boundaries have been hit already in the very first game, and that too in the first batting power play. It was sure it was there to be hit, as if he was waiting for that length. Had a full swing at that, and it just missed by the inches. Yes, he has got a wicket, but once again this is turning out to be an expensive over because 10 runs have come off it already. Slower delivery put away nicely on the leg side. It's into the gap. And there is a fielder at deep mid-wicket, and he had a long chase, but still won't get there. So consecutive boundaries from Heather to end the over. So the batting power play clearly belonging to the batting side. Yes, they lost the wicket in the last over, but still managed to score 57 for the loss of 1 wicket. So 57 for 1 after 6 overs. Team Big Bang will be breathing a sigh of relief now, since 5 fielders are now allowed outside the 30-yard circle as the batting power play is done and dusted. Asim Azhar continuing with his second over. Ball a pretty decent first over where he was hit for just 6 runs, did not even concede one boundary. Now he has the luxury of having few more fielders standing at the boundary ropes. 2 fielders patrolling the boundary straight down the ground at long on and long off. And he bowls a wide one. Trying to attempt a bouncer to surprise the left-hander, but it went horribly wrong down the leg side. And even now, when the batting power play is done, they have kept the fielder at fine leg and third man inside, which can prove to be risky, especially when the fast bowler is looking to bowl as fast as he can. Attempting an off-cutter, he waited for that one, Rehan, and played it softly on the offside to get himself yet another run. It'll be really interesting to see the approach of Arham Sports now in the middle stages of the innings, because they went berserk during the first 6 overs. Felt like they were getting boundaries at will, and they were also being helped by some vivid bowling by Team Big Bang. Trying to use his speed once again, trying to hit that a little too hard, but just getting a single on the leg side. Well, talking about Heather, he had a very good partnership going with Abdullah. It was very unfortunate that Arham Sports lost that wicket in the last over of the batting power play, but now he has got the start, and all he needs to do is to bat out the remaining overs. Once again attempting a was well above head height, has been signaled as a no ball. That means the next delivery is going to be a free hit, and clearly there was no way he could have put any bet onto that one, and that is why he just let that ball go straight into the hands of the wicket keeper. Good judgment as far as Rehan is concerned. And now he has the luxury of hitting a big shot without getting out, since it's a free hit. And he misses a full toss. Could not have asked for a better delivery than that. That too on a free hit. A full toss outside the off stump. Could have hit that anywhere. Just get the feeling he was not expecting that one. Full swing of the bat and missing it altogether. Once again a slower delivery and completely bamboozling Rehan on that occasion. Almost on his knees on that occasion, Asim Azhar. Another slower delivery, gets an inside edge and could have easily tracked that ball back onto the stumps. Good variations being shown here by Asim Azhar. Not only he's attempting those bouncers, but he's also rolling his fingers to curtail the pace on those deliveries. Another slower one, but there is a big gap available on the offside. We'll get another single towards long off and we'll keep the strike at the start of next over. Asim Azhar, well, just 5 runs conceded in his second. 7 done. Arham Sports are 62 for 1. Time for another change in the bowling attack. Faizan Sheikh will be starting the 8th over. Starts off with a full toss, which has been worked away towards mid-wicket. And will get just a run on that occasion, Rehan. So they have clearly managed to apply the brakes on the scoring rate in the last few overs. And that's what a wicket does. When you pick up a wicket, the new batter comes in. He usually takes some time to get adjusted to the nature of the track and the conditions. And that is when, as a bowling side, you can create the pressure on the new batter. And this is exactly what Team Big Bang is doing at the moment. Making some regular changes in the bowling attack and bowling a decent line in length. Big heave on the leg side, and the fielder at long on will just be a spectator. The arms are aloft from the on-field umpire as that ball sails over the boundary ropes for yet another maximum. Second maximum of the innings coming from the right hand, and look at that swing from the bat. He had no intention of keeping that ball down, especially towards the longest side of the ground at mid-wicket, and he cleared the field with ease. Once again, trying to hit that a little too hard, was almost on one knee when he was trying to sweep that ball. Now they have placed 3 fielders on the leg side at deep mid-wicket, deep square leg and long on. But still the boundaries on either side of the wicket are not that big. So once you time the ball well enough and place the ball in the gap, you always get value for your shots, just like that. And this time, once again, the ball goes over the boundary ropes for a 6. Trying to attempt a slower delivery, but the length was there for the right-hander to get underneath that and dispatch it for a boundary ropes. See, all the pressure that was built on the batting side in the previous 2 overs. Using his feet and castle the stumps and pointing the batter towards the dressing room. And sharing a light-hearted humor as well, Faizan Sheikh gets his revenge finally. Heather once again trying to use his feet, but yorked himself. And look at both the off stump and the middle stump uprooted. So very good comeback this from Faizan. After being hit for 2 maximum, he has managed to break through. So both the openers are now back in the dugout. Heather really walks back after scoring a magnificent knock of 45 of just 23 deliveries. And his side are now 2 down. The 75 for 2 Arham Sports. The new batter in Zuhaib Saifullah coming into bat at number 4. Replacing Heather, who was dismissed on the previous delivery when the off stump and the middle stump was uprooted by Faizan. 2 wicket start, going still at 10 runs in over, speaks volume of how well the pitch is behaving right now for the batters. A full toss on leg stump. And he knows how close that ball was to the leg stump, and that is why the umpire has not given it as a wide. Still cannot believe his luck. Faizan Sheikh shuffling across the off stump, exposing his leg stump, and well, he was very lucky. All the ball was needed to do was to kiss the stumps, and he could have got another one. A wicket and a dot ball to end the over with. A successful over comes to an end from Faizan, where he conceded 13 runs. 8 overs are now completed. Arham Sports are 75 for 2. $75 for 2. Asim Azhar about to start his third. Coming around the wicket to the left-hander. Once again starting off with a slower delivery. A slight fumble there from the wicketkeeper, and they will manage to pick up a single. By signal by the on-field umpire, but they all count. Might not have picked up a wicket up till now, Asim Azhar, but he has bowled really well. Now the captain Fahad Mustafa is just having a word with his wicketkeeper. In fact, he himself has placed himself towards backward of point. Asim once again looking to come around the wicket, even to the right-hander. And now they haven't placed a fielder at fine leg. Now that can be very risky, because he cannot afford to bowl at the pads of the right-hander. Zohair finally gets off the mark with that single towards long off. Just a slight reminder that Shaikhani Super League is a series that consists of 3 teams. It's a triangular series, where the first match is being played between Team Big Bang and Arham Sports here at Gulberg Gymkhana. Team Symmetry will be in action on Saturday in the second match of this Shaikhani Super League. All the matches are being played here at Gulberg Gymkhana, and you can watch them live on the YouTube channel of TNVisions. Muscles it away on the offside, and that's going to go all the way for 4. Got the room and the length he was waiting for, Rehan. Asim Azhar bowling it full outside the off stump, clearing his front leg and dismissing it out of his sides. The fielder at long off tried his level best to run towards the right side, but still could not get to the ball, and he got his first boundary in the process. Down the leg side and well kept. Really good effort there from the wicket-keeper. Had that ball gone past him, and that would have run away for 4 as well. So the runs continue to flow for Arham Sports. 82 for 2 now in the 9th over. Still a lot of batting to come. Slower delivery put away on the leg side, and the ball goes straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. There was a shy at the stumps as well, and no one backing up. And that's going to run away for 4 as well. So it just should have been a single. Instead, that has turned out to be 5 for the batting side. It was a slower delivery that was timed too well, went straight to the fielder at deep mid-wicket, He had a shy at the stumps at the bowling end, and although there was a fielder at extra cover backing up, but he still could not stop that one. And in the end, the betting side was rewarded with 5 runs. Arham clearly won't be happy with that effort. Slower delivery, was pitching outside the leg stump, so there was no way the umpire could have raised his finger. Arham just pleading the umpire to give the decision in his favor, but the ball clearly pitching outside the leg stump, and no matter, even if the ball is hitting in the line of the stumps, the decision usually goes in the batting side's favor. Once again, slower through the air, put away towards long on. Will just get a run, Zohaib. So the left hand and right hand combination continues to trouble Team Big Bang. A single to end the over with. 9 overs have now been done. Arham Sports are 88 for 2. Starts off his second over with a wide. Once again put away towards the fielder at long on, and he does well. Initially there was some movement with the new ball when Rehan and Ali Khan were operating, but as soon as the ball has gotten a little older, the movement has just vanished, and there is no seam movement of the pitch as well, giving the clear indication how good the wicket is to bat on. Around the wicket to the left-hander, muscles it towards the fielder at long on. A slide towards the right, and he manages to stop that one. Arham Sports are now looking for a big partnership towards the middle stages of the innings. They got off to a flying start during the batting power play, and Abdullah and Haider were going berserk against the new ball bowlers. The fielding side managed to come back slightly by picking up 2 wickets, but have not been able to keep the scoring rate down, because the batting side still scoring at almost 10 and over, and if they can continue to score at this rate, it will easily go past 200. Once again, Fuller and Len trying to hit it a little too hard. Will just get a run towards long on. Fazan Sheikh bowling according to his feel. He has taken 2 fielders at the boundary ropes and long on and long off, and so far he is bowling at a fuller length. He knows he cannot afford to give room outside the off stump, because there is just 1 fielder at deep extra cover. Slightly shorter, and ball goes straight towards Fahad Mustafa standing there at short square leg. Still searching for his first boundary, Zohaib has played 7 deliveries so far for his 4. This time he decides to go big and goes just over the fielder at long on. Well, he used every inch of his height there. The fielder at long on even jumped in the air to take that one, but it was timed just too well. And went over the boundary rows for yet another maximum. So what was turning out to be a very good over has ended with a maximum. And after the halfway stage, Arham Sports are now 99 for 2. So 99 for 2 after 10 overs, and finally a spinner has been introduced in the bowling attack. Looks like a left arm spinner who will start bowling around the wicket to the left-hander. It's a half stop, a dangerous stop there from the bowler himself. So easily could have hurt his ankle while looking to stop that ball, but luckily no damage done. As far as the bowler is concerned, Faisal Jamil has started the 11th over of the innings for Team Big Bang, and 100 comes up with that single as well for Arham Sports. It's looking like a very good toss to win from the batting side. It's up in the air. Just get the feeling it's going to land in no man's land. The bowler himself was running backwards. There was a fielder at long off who was still very much far away from the ball. And in the end, he was very lucky, Zohaib. Trying to hit it on the leg side, got a leading edge. Still managed to get that run. Oh, that's a legal delivery. Just let that ball go straight to the wicket keeper. Had no intention of showing the bat even to that ball. Better length on that occasion from Faisal. So far he has bowled 3 deliveries in his spell. In fact, 4 deliveries in that previous one. And we haven't seen any turn whatsoever. It's going to be a tough ask for all the bowlers. Not only in this match, but throughout the series. Shorter in length, put away nicely, but there is a fielder at deep mid wicket. I think it was Fazan Sheikh himself standing at mid wicket. He was charging towards the ball, but still the ball landing in front of him. Four runs of the first 5 deliveries. Can he finish off the over? Well, he's got a left-hander on strike with a relatively shorter boundary on the leg side. He decides to go big once again. This time it's the wicket keeper trying to get underneath that, and can you believe it? With a pair of gloves on, the ball coming from the sky, still could not complete that catch, and Fahad Mustafa, well, he looks clearly disappointed. Out of all the fielders, you can rely on your wicketkeeper to take the toughest of chances, and this one, well, he did not have to move an inch, and still it looks like he did not even get an inch of his gloves behind that one. So once again, a life has been given to the left-hander. 11 done. Arham Sports are 103 for 2. Time for another change in the bowling attack, and the captain himself will now be bowling the 12th over of the innings. Greeted with a big shot, and the ball goes over the fence. Shahid Aslab, the on-field umpire, where his arms are aloft, and what a way to greet a new bowler. Hitting it straight back over his head and welcoming him with a maximum. Better delivery on that occasion. In fact, now they have signaled it as a wide. Well, they're trying to create a different angle by coming around the wicket, even to the right-hander. This time down the leg side, and I think they're targeting the leg stump. Since both these batters are shuffling across the crease, so they are looking to get the batter out down the leg side, but so far that ploy has not worked for the bowling side. Goes for another big one. Please take this one. And he finally does. So the captain brings himself on the bowling attack and manages to pick up yet another wicket. Yes, it was fuller outside the off-stump. He was once again trying to muscle that on the leg side. It went high up in the air, and the wicketkeeper making no mistake on that occasion. It's the captain with the golden arm, picks up a wicket of the right-hander. Arham Sports have now lost their third, with Zohaib Saifullah walking back after scoring 18 of 12 deliveries, and the batting side are now at 111 for 3. So 111 for 3. Both the left-handers are now on strike. Irtiza is the new batter. And he gets off the mark straight away with that single towards deep extra cover. Still have 8.5 overs remaining, the batting side. They can still cause some serious damage to the bowling side, but it all depends how well they bat in the latter stages of the innings. Just chipped it in the air, and he was very lucky that the ball did not carry to Fahad Mustafa. It's been a cautious inning so far from Rehan. Once again getting onto the back foot and punching it towards the long off. Will get yet another run. Rehan. The batting side will have to make sure that they get a boundary from here on in almost every over. Bowling it slower through the air, but comfortably hit towards the long on to get yet another run. So 11 runs and a wicket coming in the opening over from the captain. 12 overs are now completed. Arham Sports are 114 for 3. So once again, another change in the bowling attack. Faisal Jamil, after bowling just 1 over, has now been replaced by Asim Azhar. He conceded 23 runs in his first 3 overs, could not pick up a wicket, but he still bowled a decent line in length. And now he has a chance of picking up a wicket in his last over, with a new batter at the crease. He bowls it on the leg side. It's a pickup shot. The fielder at long on. Well, it's a big hit, and that goes out all the way for 6. Targeting the stumps on that occasion, Asim Azhar just giving enough length to the batter so that he could get underneath that one and deposit it over mid wicket for a maximum. It's a surprising move to remove Faisal Jamil off the attack, because he just gave away 4 runs, and the pressure that he created allowed Fahad Mustafa to pick up a wicket in the next over. Slightly shorter, trying to guide it towards third man, but the captain was pretty proactive. Did not only stop the boundary, but did not even allow the batters to get a run. Well, he looks pretty alert. Anywhere in the field, the captain of Team Big Bang. And that is the performance that you need from the captain as well. Once again, a slower delivery. Well, he has relied on those slower deliveries quite a lot in his spell tonight, Asim Azhar. He realizes there is no point of bowling as fast as you can. The more variations you're going to bring on the table, the more difficulties you're going to create for the batters. Another decent delivery, just could not find the gap. Rehan. He might have hit a boundary so far in his innings, but he's clearly struggling. 18 of 20 deliveries, that too on a pitch that has nothing in it for the bowlers. Let's hope he just capitalizes on the start that he has got. And he turns that into a big innings. On the other hand, Asim Azhar continues to bowl a decent line, and Lenhan has finished his spell. And a decent one. Unfortunately could not pick up a wicket, but just went for 31 runs. So 13 overs are now completed, and the batting side are at 122 for 3. It's going to be the captain to continue with his second over. Was able to pick up a wicket in the previous over for Al Mustafa. Can he pick up another one? Well, there is a chance, but the ball just goes over the head of long gone. Well, the plan was set by the bowler himself. He flatted that ball, enticed that batter to go for that big shot. And unfortunately, Irtaza just timed it a little too well. And I think it was Fazan Sheikh who was standing there at long on, but the ball just went over his head and landed beyond the boundary ropes. This time some turn, there is some confusion between the wickets. Luckily, Rehan manages to come back inside the crease at the right time. Otherwise, there might have been a run-out opportunity at the bowling end. Slightly shorter put away, but there is a fielder out there. And he had a shy at the stumps. Even if he had hit the stumps directly, I think the batter was well inside the crease. Well, he's clearly struggling, Rehan. We haven't seen a big shot so far from the left-hander, and from the bowling side's point of view, they will be hoping that they can keep him on strike for as many deliveries as possible. Because the threat is from the other end. It's a flat hit over long off, and how well has he timed that one? It wasn't that short, but look at how quickly he just rocked back on the back foot and flat hits it straight back over the bowler's head for the second maximum of the over. Once again, it was turning out to be a decent over until that last delivery, which went for a maximum. And Fahad Mustafa, the captain himself, conceded 15 in that. After 14, it's 136 for 3. Well, we finally saw a big hit being hit by Rehan in the previous over. Will he be able to break the shackles now, since just 6 overs are now remaining in the innings? Yes, the run rate is pretty good. Almost touching 10 run over, but we have seen big totals being chased down, especially at this venue. And As we mentioned, the current run rate is just under 10 and 0-1, and if they can continue to bat in this fashion, they're going to end up with 195. But they'll be hoping that they go past 200 to get a psychological advantage over the side chasing in the second innings. And as we speak, we might see another change in the bowling attack. Ali Khan will be bowling his third. Well, he took the new ball, was clearly expensive in his first 2 overs when he was taken to cleaners by both the openers. Went for 25, could not pick up a wicket. Can he make a comeback in his second spell? Sasla with a slowish delivery, which has been put away on the offside, but still not being able to find the gap. Doesn't have a big run up, Ali Khan, but we'll be hoping that he can nail those Yorkers. It's a big hit attempted, and that is clearly the longest of the night. Once again bowling at that length, which allowed the batter to get underneath that, and he had no intention of keeping the ball down. Irtaza, full swing of the bat, had the elevation and the distance behind that one, and that went well beyond the boundary ropes for yet another maximum. A better delivery, much better delivery this time from Ali Khan. So Rehan might be struggling at the other end, but it's Irtaza who is taking the bowlers to cleaners. Slightly shorter put away. There is a fielder at mid-wicket, and he is not going to... In fact, he does stop that one. He might have hurt himself in the process as well. It was a despairing dive towards the left, and he managed to stop that ball. It was timed too well from Irtaza. And look at that effort. Ended up saving 3 runs for his side. On the other hand, Rehan is just playing the waiting game, dealing in singles and twos at the moment. But overall, this is turning out to be a really good partnership between these two left-handers. Low full toss, hit away towards the fielder at long on, and that's a magnificent take. Well, this is a really good take, and Ali Khan finally getting some success. It was Irtaza who was looking to hit yet another 6 straight down the ground. He got the length, just could not get enough elevation or the distance. And look at that cat jumping in the air, taking it over his head. And that's a big wicket if you look at the context of the game. Irtaza was clearly being the destructor in this partnership, but now he has been dismissed. He walks back after scoring 23 of just 14 deliveries. And Arham Sports are now at 144 for 4. Once again hitting it a little too hard, and he just tried to catch that with his left hand. Wad Mustafa could not complete the cat, but he still managed to slow the pace behind that delivery. That was hit ferociously hard by Rehan. Meanwhile, it's Mohammad Hamza, the new batter in, coming in at number 6. Following that dismissal of Irtaza, courtesy of that really good catch that was taken by the fielder at long on. Firing in that one, Fahad Mustafa. Well, now he's not looking to turn the ball at all. Just trying to bowl in the block hole. He knows these are the last few overs of the innings, but the batters will be looking to hit as many boundaries as possible. Hit away on the offside. There is some work to do by the fielder at long off, and he fumbles it up. But still manages to stop the ball, but allowed 2 runs to be taken very easily by the left-hander. The fielding effort has not been on point so far in this innings on bowling side. We have seen few catches being put down already in the first few overs. Another low full toss. And he deposits that ball over mid-wicket for yet another maximum. Well, the full tosses are not going to work, especially towards this stage of the innings, because the batters are looking for any loose delivery on the pads, and this time he got what he was waiting for, Rehan, and he had no hesitation in keeping the ball down. 150 also comes up for Arham Sports. Might have been struggling towards the start of the innings, but now he is opening his shoulders, the left-hander. At one stage, he was at 18 from 20 deliveries. Now he has improved his strike rates considerably. Another expensive over comes to the end from the captain. 11 runs conceded in that over. 16 overs have now been done. Arham Sports are 155 for 4. It's Ali Khan who is about to start his last over of the innings. He's very lucky to get away with that. A full toss on the off stump with no fielder at third man, but still couldn't find the gap on that occasion, Rehan. So just 23 legal deliveries now remaining in the innings for Arham Sports. They'll be hoping that they can score at least at 12 runs in over from here on. And if they can manage to do so, they will go well past 200. Which is going to be a fighting total. Ali Khan, who was clearly very expensive in that first spell where he went for 25 in his first 2, managed to bring things in his favour. When he went for just 8 runs and managed to pick up a wicket of Irtaza in his previous over. All he needs to do is to finish off his spell on a high note. Attempting a bouncer, put away nicely by Rehan, and that's going to run away for 4 as well. Well, it was a bouncer attempted, a well-directed bouncer as well, because he was targeting the body. Might have taken his eye out of the ball at the last moment, but still got enough connection behind that one. It went behind square leg for yet another 4. Courageous shot in the end as well from the left-hander, because he's not wearing a helmet. And to play that sort of a stroke with that sort of timing, some sort of an achievement itself. Now there is a fielder at deep square leg. But once again, a big gap available between mid-wicket and square leg. Bowls for her in length and he stops it in his follow-through. Good effort this from the bowler. Rehan with that boundary also moved into the 40s. Will he be able to achieve the personal milestone tonight? It's outside the off stump. He gets a thickish edge and that's going to run away for 4 towards third man. How many times have we seen that thing happening tonight? Right from the start of the innings until the 17th over, they haven't placed a fielder at third man, and that is the reason why the ball just travelled away towards the fence. A fortunate boundary in the end for Rehan, but he will take it. And to add salt to the wound, he's going to collect another single of the last ball of the over and will keep the strike at the start of next. 17 overs are done. It's 166 for 4. (166 for 4 with Rehan Nazim starting the 18th over of the innings, and once again a full-blooded soak towards long gone. And that is another misfield by the fielder, and a costly one as well. I think it was Faizan Sheikh standing there at long on, and he got underneath that one. Got down there to the ball, but the ball just going between his legs. And ending up going past the boundary rose for yet another 4. So 50 also comes up for Rehan. Another muscular hit towards the leg side. There is a fielder at deep mid-wicket in place. But a really good knock there from the left-hander. 50 of just 34 deliveries. But the job is not done yet. Rehan Nazim, the bowler who picked up the first wicket of the innings and almost picked up another one. Arms on his head. He knows how close that ball was to the leg stump. Attempting a yorker, the ball just curling into the right hander at the last moment, and a very good take by the wicketkeeper as well. Slower delivery put away on the leg side. There are 2 fielders trying to get near to that ball. A really good effort from the fielder at mid-wicket. He manages to stop the boundary, but still 2 runs taken by the batting side. Just get the feeling the bowling side has not been consistent enough in their lengths. He bowled a really good delivery the previous one when he was looking to attempt a yorker. But the next one he got the length. And the batter made full use of that. It's a very big score already, 174, knowing the fact that still 13 balls are remaining in the innings. This left hand right hand combination is not helping the cause of the bowling side either. Whenever a single is taken, the fielders have been asked to move Rehan goes for another big one. Long off. Tries his level best to get near to the ball, but just couldn't do it. Hands on his hips from Rehan Nazim. He expected a better effort there from the fielder at long off. And he wasn't that far away from the ball as well. Yes, he did not even go for the catch, but should have stored the boundary, which he couldn't. And the overs ended just like the way it began, with a boundary. So it's 178 for 4 after 18. So the captain Fahad Mustafa about to start his last over of the spell. Picked up a wicket in his opening over, but since then he has been at the receiving end. Another big shot attempted on the leg side. The fielder is trying to get underneath that. And has he stopped that ball? The third umpire will definitely want to have a look at that one. And I think it was a clean save in the end. So bowling his last over from a different end now. Fahad Mustafa, will it bring a change in fortunes for the captain? Really acrobatic stuff this from the fielder at deep mid-wicket. He manages to pull the ball back inside the boundary ropes. Decides to go straight. Chance on the fielder at long on, and he takes it. Another really good catch taken by the fielder at long on, because that ball was dipping. Hamza got the length to go big straight down the ground. Just couldn't time it well enough, and I think it was Asim Azhar at long on, judging that catch to perfection and making sure the captain picks up yet another wicket. So 5 down now, Arham Sports. Hamza walking back after scoring just 7. It's 180 for 5. Once again, the first delivery that he faces, and he hits that ball over the boundary ropes. It's Shahzeb who has opened his account with a maximum on the leg side. And it's Fahad Mustafa who is once again at the receiving end. He goes for another one. Hasn't timed this well as he would have liked. There is a fielder at deep mid-wicket, and he pouches another one. 2 wickets now in the over for the captain. And slowly and steadily he's bringing the things back in the favour of the bowling side. Attempting another big shot. Shahzeb got miles up in the air, but not getting enough distance behind that one. And the catching has been really good towards the latter stages of the innings from Team Big Bang. So 6 and out for Shahzeb. It's 186 for 6. Lukman Shah coming into bat at number 8, with Fahad Mustafa still having 2 deliveries. In fact, in his spell, straight away tries to hit it big towards extra cover, couldn't find the gap. This is turning out to be a really good over from the captain himself. Yes, he was hit away for a maximum, but he still came back and picked up 2 wickets. He'll have a big job to do in the second innings with the bat in his hands as well. Flighting it up, chance for another wicket. Well, he already started celebrating even before the catch was taken. What an over this has turned out to be from the captain. 3 wickets and just 8 runs. That too, the 19th over of the innings. Brilliant bowling this from Fahad Mustafa. Flighting it up outside the off stump. Lukman accepted the invitation, tried to go big over the extra cover. Just hit the toe end of the bat. And a very easy catch taken by the fielder at extra cover. Could not even open his account tonight. Lukman Shah walks back without even troubling the scorers. And Arham Sports, after the end of 19 overs, are at 186 for 7. It's 186 for 7. It's going to be the left-hander Rehan on strike at the start of the last over, which will be bowled by Faizan Sheikh. Has picked up a wicket already in his spell of 2 overs. Taking a bit of time in adjusting the field. Seems like almost every fielder is standing at the edge of the boundary ropes. He's got all the sides covered, but still no fielder standing at the boundary rope behind the wicketkeeper. Starts off with a low full toss, put away on the offside. Chance of the fielder at long off, but he could not stop it. And a perfect way to start the over, this from Rehan. A low full toss driven on the offside and getting a boundary of the very first ball of the over. The score now moves on to 190. Can they go past 200? Well, for that to happen, Rehan will have to face the next 5 deliveries as well. Bowls a length delivery put away towards the fielder, a deep mid wicket when he is towards the ball. It's a really good effort. Making sure the new batter is on the strike now. And Rehan is clearly disappointed. He wanted a second on that occasion. Left-handed batter Fayaz Hussain will be facing the music now. He's going to continue to come around the wicket to the left hand of Fazan. Lays it with soft hands and gets a single. Sensible batting this from Fayaz. Giving the strike back to the batter, who has been in sublime form tonight. Might have struggled towards the start of the innings, but how well has he constructed this innings, Rehan? Better delivery right in the block hole. Once again, there was some confusion between the two fielders. Might be a chance of a run out, but they needed a better throw. He had all the time in the world to take some time and throw it at the bowler's end and cause a run out, but he couldn't do so. And that allowed Rehan to pick up a couple and, most importantly, retain the strike. It's a full toss, and that has been muscle for a maximum. A brilliant hit over mid-wicket to bring up 200 for the batting side. A low full toss, sitting down on one knee and depositing it over mid-wicket for a magnificent hit. 13 of the over already with the ball remaining. 69 of 41. What a knock this has turned out to be from Rehan. Came out to bat when his side lost 2 wickets in quick succession. And he has managed to stay there till the end. Scoring valuable runs for Arham Sports in the series opener. In the block hole, putting it towards long on. He will definitely look to come back for the second one, but he decided against it. They got what they were looking for. 14 runs coming in the last over, and Arham Sports have managed to finish on 201 for the loss of 7 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Really good batting performance from the openers, and then from Rehan, who started a little slowly, but was on right tack towards the end of the innings, scoring a really good half century and making sure that the batting side ends up with a huge total on the board. They won the toss, decided to bat first. Abdullah and Heather came out to open the batting, and they provided a really good start. Heather scoring 40. Rehan coming into bat at number 3, stayed unbeaten on 70 of 42 deliveries. Few cameos from Zuhaib and Edwin towards the middle stages of the innings that helped Arham Sports scoring 201 for the loss of 7 wickets. As far as the bowling performance is concerned, 6 bowlers were used by Fahad Mustafa, the captain of Team Big Bang. Ali Khan picking up a wicket, went for 44, so did Rehan, who went for 37 in his 4 overs, picked up a wicket. The star of the Fahad Mustafa, the captain, picked up 4 wickets, went for 44 runs in his spell of 4 overs. So the target for Big Bang will be 202 runs in their allotted 20 overs in the series opener of Shaikhani Super League. Time for a short break. We'll be back with the run chase in the first match. Welcome back to the run chase of this first match of Sheikhani Super League being played between Arham Sports and Team Big Bang. It was Arham Sports who won the toss, decided to bat first and put up 201 runs in their allotted 20 overs. So the target for Team Big Bang is 202 as Salman Sheikhani, the captain of Team Arham Sports, has started the bowling with his left arm orthodox. We saw a really good batting performance from the men in blue in the first innings, scoring over 200 in their allotted 20 overs. On the other hand, Ubaid and Basit have come out to open the batting for Team Big Bang. Left arm are opening the attack with a fielder at long off and a fielder at deep mid wicket. The two fielders are side at the 30-yard circle. And it's that man Rehan who is behind the stumps. What a knock he played in the first innings. Down the leg side. And he has hit the stumps. That's a funny way to get out. It was pitching outside the leg stump. He was looking to pull that ball on the leg side and he has disturbed the stumps himself. One of the funniest way to get out on a cricketing field. Ubaid has been dismissed. Hit wicket down the leg side. And what a start this is for Arham Sports. Big Bang have lost their first wicket without even opening their account. It's Ubaid walking back. And they are not for one. It's Asim Azad who has come out to bat at number 3. And once again, Salman Sheikhani has dropped that ball down the leg side. But it's Asim Azad who has put that ball towards fine leg and has opened his account with a boundary of the first ball. And Salman Sheikhani bowling way outside the leg stump. And it seems like Asim Azad was practicing those strokes in the nets. So wicket and a boundary coming in the first over of Salman Sheikhani. Big Bang chasing 202 are 4 for 1 after the first over. So 4 for 1 in pursuit of 202. Team Big Bang. Shahzeb will be sharing the new ball alongside his captain Salman Shaikhani. Went for just 4 runs and picked up the wicket in that very first over of the innings. Basit is on strike, facing the fast bowler. Hitting the pads down the leg side, and that's going to run away for 4. No signal from the on-field umpire, so he must have got a little tickle. Trying to hit it across the line, getting an inside half of the bat, and the ball just travelling across the turf. Well, we saw that happening on so many occasions in the first innings as well, when the fielder at fine leg and third man both were inside the 30-yard circle throughout the innings of Arham Sports, and they managed to score so many runs behind the wicket keeper. Starts off with a short delivery, put away, chance for the fielder at mid-on. And that's the softest dismissal you'll see. It's Fayaz Hussain who takes a simple catch at mid-on. And Basit, after hitting a boundary of the very first ball, perishes. So both the new ball bowlers are now amongst the wicket. It was a short delivery, he was trying to pull it, but it was so wide outside the off stump. Trying to fetch it. Getting an outside edge and a very easy chance taken by the fielder at mid-on. So both the openers are now back in the dugout. It's Basit walking back after scoring just 4. And Team Big Bang have gone off to a disastrous start. They are 8 for 2. So 8 for 2, Team Big Bang. Rehan Nazim has come out to bat at number 4, much earlier than he expected. Shahzeb, after getting hit for a boundary of the very first ball, managed to come back and get that wicket of Basit, who was looking to hit another boundary down the leg side, but could not time the ball well enough, and a very easy catch was taken by the fielder at mid-on. So they have been rocked back very early in this run chase, Team Big Bang. And they have put up an attacking field now, fielded at first slip, waiting for an outside edge. So that shows that they're still looking for more wickets. Two wickets, that too in the batting power play, especially while chasing 202. Definitely not the start the batting side was looking for. There's a strong breeze also flowing from the left to the right of your screen, so he's getting that movement into the right-handers as well, Shahzeb. Three dot balls after a wicket. Change in the field. The fielder at first slip has been asked to move a little wider at gully position. He bowls a low full toss, and that has been carved away on the offside. That's going to run away for 4 as well. Not many times you see all the batters opening their account with a boundary. We saw Asim Mazhar and Basit doing that. And now it's Rehan Nazim who got a full toss outside the off-stump and made full use of that. So 2 boundaries and a wicket coming in that opening over of Shahzeb. It's 12 for 2 after 2. It's going to be Salman Shaikhani, the captain, to continue with his second over. Not a big turner of the ball, but he was teasing both these openers by bowling outside the leg stump in that first over. Now he will definitely change his line of attack. Once again, a loopy delivery. Asim Azhar just getting onto the back foot, hitting it away on the outside. Slight misfield there from the fielder, did extra cover. And that runs away for 4 as well. Should have been stopped. Should have been a dot ball. Instead, it turned out to be a boundary. Might have overrun that one. Could not even go down at the last moment, and in the end, ending up giving a boundary. Man Shaikhani, the left arm orthodox, coming over the wicket, not turning a ball a great deal. Trying to go for a big shot. Chance of the fielder at extra cover, and he takes it. As if they can do no wrong tonight, Team Arham Sports. After putting a mammoth total on the board in the first innings, they have managed to pick up 3 wickets, that too in the first 6 overs. And it's the captain with the golden arm. Has picked up 2 already. You could see the disappointment on the face of Asim Azhar. He knew it straight away. As soon as he hit it, he knew that there was an easy catch to be taken. He was being consolidated by the wicketkeeper, but it was a little too late. He's coming back to the dugout after scoring 2 boundaries, 8 to him tonight in this run chase. And Team Big Bang have now lost 3 wickets with just 16 runs on the board. Ali Khan, the new batter at number 5 for Team Big Bang. And Salman Shaikhani, well, he continues to trouble the batters. So the new ball bowling pair for Team Big Bang out there at the crease, battling it hard in this run chase. Firing in that one outside the off-stump. Well, he's proving to be simply unplayable tonight so far, the captain. Another successful over comes to an end from Salman Shaikhani. Just 4 runs and a wicket. 3 done. The score remains on 16 for 3. spinner being introduced in the attack. Abdullah Nawab, the right arm finger spinner, bowls equally well during the batting power plays as well as towards the depth of the innings. And to face him is going to be a serious challenge for both these right-handed batters, because he's not a big turner of the ball, but the ball usually skids in, especially when it's harder and newer. So the troubles are not over for Team Big Bang. 16 for 3, 186 more needed. 17 overs now remaining. Starts off with a wide down the leg side, but they can afford to do so, because the run rate right now is still under 6 and over, and they have lost 3 wickets already. They need a big innings right now, Team Big Bang. Who will be the savior? Is it going to be the captain? Abdullah Nawab is such a clever operator. He's never afraid to fly the ball up. He's a genuine wicket taker. Hit away straight over the head of the fielder at mid-off, and that's going to run away for 4. Just dealing in boundaries right now. The batters of Team Big Bang, they have hit 5 boundaries in the score of 21. Slightly shorter in length, not getting much turn on that ball. Getting on the back foot and hitting it comfortably over mid-off. Much better comeback by Abdullah Nawab, much better delivery. He was waiting for the ball to turn in the pads, but instead the ball just skid on after pitching. Still having 2.5 overs remaining in this batting power play. They need more boundaries. There's no fielder on the offside. 2 fielders taken out at deep mid wicket and long gone, so he can afford to use his feet. He can afford to give himself room. But he's bowling wicket to wicket, Abdullah Nawab. 3 dot deliveries after conceding a boundary, so building that pressure back onto the batter. Plenty of open spaces available on the leg side. Tries to sweep that one, but still didn't connect. Will get 2 runs for that. It was down the leg side, wide given by the on-field umpire, and they ran a by as well. Ali Khan yet to open his account. Bowled really well towards the end of the innings. And that's going to be another one. Looking to target the pass of the right-hander, but the plan is definitely not working so far from Abdullah Nawab. He looks much more dangerous when he bowls outside the off stump. Tries to hit it a little too hard, gets an inside half of the bat. It's going to be yet another dot ball. So a decent start this from Abdullah Nawab after conceding a boundary. Went for just 4. 4 overs are now done. Big Bang are 24 for 3. Well, he has made that end his own, Salman Shaikhani. Now bowling his 3rd, that too in the batting power play. It's a full toss. Used his feet, hit it towards mid-wicket and gets another 4. Well, it was a gift presented by the bowler and accepted very nicely indeed by Rehan. As soon as he saw the length, he used his feet and hit it towards the leg side to earn himself another boundary. Doesn't look that threatening, Salman Shaikhani, the way he is bowling, but he still has been very effective. Hasn't conceded many runs, has picked up 2 wickets already. Proving to be too hot to handle. Another low full toss comes down the track and hits it over long on. First big shot attempted, and he has managed to clear the fence. And that too by a big margin. Another low full toss coming down the track, and look at the swing of the bat. He had no intentions of keeping that ball down. And the first big stroke attempted has managed to earn himself a maximum. The first of the innings as well. So finally the runs have started to flow for Team Big Bang. But they still have lots of runs remaining to be chased down. Salman Shaikhani just proving to be a little too expensive in his third over. Change in the field. Mid-on has been sent back to long on now. He's using the crease very well as well, Salman Shaikhani. Most of the time he has come right outside of the crease. Firing it up. Just couldn't stop the ball in his follow through, but will get a run. Ali Khan. They still have an over remaining in the batting power play, Team Big Bang, after this one. 36 for 3. "12 of the over with the ball remaining. And it's going to stay that way. So an expensive over comes to an end from Salman Shaikhani. 12 of it. It's 36 for 3 after 5. "36 for 3. Time for another bowling change. Mohammad Mohsen will be bowling the last over of the batting power play. Starts off with a shortish delivery, put away on the offside. Magnificent batting this from Ali Khan. We saw him hitting a 6 in the last over as well. This time just rocking back on the back foot, judging the length and dismissing the ball on the offside between the cover fielder and the mid-off. Finally, things are coming back on track for Team Big Bang. Once again, it was there to be hit. Just couldn't find the gap. And he's not afraid to use his feet as well. We saw him getting a 6 on a full toss in the previous over when he came down the track and hit it towards long on. And that's a really good ball. Completely bamboozled him. Well, Ali Khan was expecting the ball to turn away from him. Instead, the ball just pitched and turned inside, and that too with some sort of an extra bounce. Down the leg side, nicely kept. Wide given by the on-field umpire, but would have been really costly if he had managed to get some bat behind that one. Hitting it on the offside, one bounce to the fielder. Well, that was a risky stroke because it was in the air for quite a bit of time. Mohammad Mohsin bowling much slower through the air. Once again missing an opportunity to get a boundary on the offside. 2 dot deliveries now. Almost a carbon copy of what happened in the previous 2 deliveries. Once again outside the Ostrom, couldn't find the gap. It's another dot ball. 6 done. The batting power play is over. Big Bang have managed to score 41, but at the cost of 3 wickets. So the batting power play is done. Time for another change in the bowling attack. The left-arm Chinaman Fayaz Hussain has been introduced. We saw fast bowlers operating in the first 10 overs when Team Big Bang was bowling. We have already seen 3 spinners operating in the first 7 overs for Arham. Thickish outside edge. He's going to earn himself a very fortunate boundary, Rehan. Outside the Ostrom went for that big booming drive, getting a thickish outside edge and no fielder at first slip or third man. And he got another boundary. Two fielders, square leg and mid wicket at the boundary rope. So is the long on and long off. As he flies another one. Driven on the offside. There is a fielder at cover and he misfields it. Sloppy piece of fielding there from the fielder at cover. Once again it was full outside the Ostrom. Driven ever so nicely by Rehan. And that is where the fielder should have got down to the ball, which he couldn't. And as a result, Rehan got back-to-back boundaries to his name. So not an ideal start from Fayaz Hussain's point of view. But he has all the abilities to make a comeback. Fielder at cover has been asked to move a little squarer. Just guiding it towards short third, won't get a run. We did not see any turn whatsoever in the first innings as well. Fayaz Hussain is a big turner of the cricket ball. Some extra bounce. And if he can manage to turn the ball a great deal on this track, it's going to be much more difficult for Big Bang to chase down the remaining runs. Slightly shorter in length, put away towards the fielder at long on, will just get a run. And with that single, 50 also comes up for Team Big Bang for the loss of 3 wickets. 9 runs coming in the opening over of Fayaz, 7 done. It's 50 for 3 after 7. It's going to be Mohammad Mohsin to continue with his second. Starts off with a short delivery, put away on the leg side, but there is a fielder at mid-wicket. So it looks like he has got all the angles covered, the off-spinner. He knows both the right-handers are going to target him on the leg side, so he has placed 2 fielders at mid-wicket and square leg to protect the boundaries. It's clearly late onto that one, Ali Khan. Once again trying to get onto the back foot to a delivery that was much fuller in length. Gets an inside ace towards third man and still get a run. And that's the other one. The ball just turns away from the right-hander. So he's got the ability to turn the ball in both directions, Mohammad Mohsin. And he's going to keep the batters in 2 minds. Lofted it over extra cover. It's a safe shot, but we'll just get a run. Once again, a loopy delivery outside the Ostrom. He had to reach out for that one, Rehan, which he did. And got a single over extra cover. Once again, making sure that he does not get hit for a boundary. Mohammad Mohsin. Slightly short and wide, but there is protection out there in the deep. We'll just get a run. So there is a decent partnership building between Ali Khan and Rehan, considering the fact that they were rocked very early in the run chase when they lost 3 back-to-back wickets in the first 3 overs. They needed the partnership, they needed the momentum to come back in this game. Once again, shuffling across the crease and hitting it towards the leg side. Pretty decent over comes to an end from Mohsin. Just 5 singles off it. 8 done, and the Big Bangs are 55 for 3. 55 for 3 after 8. Salman Shaikhani is about to start his last. Well, he's appealing for that one, but there is no appeal whatsoever from the wicketkeeper. Just trying to create unnecessary pressure on the batter and the on-field umpire. But Salman Shaikhani has bowled really well. By far, he has been the pick of the bowlers. Has picked up 2 wickets. Short in length. Put away on the leg side. Fayaz Hussain. And he's going to give up the chase. And he has tried to bowl outside the leg stump on many occasions tonight. Salman Shaikhani, this time he has been hit away for a 4. He also injured his finger while looking to stop that ball in the previous over, and that might be the reason why he was not being able to land the ball in the perfect region, but still healthy figures from the captain's point of view. He has done his job with the ball. Now it's up to the bowlers to pick up the remaining wickets. Risky single, but there was no urgency shown by any of the fielders on the offside, as if they just let that batter pick up the single comfortably. So the partnership now steadily growing between Rehan and Ali Khan for 4th wicket. Once again hitting it towards cover and straight away going for that single. But he has just taken 1 fielder on the offside outside the 30-yard circle. And still the batters are finding it difficult to hit him away for runs on the offside. That shows how much control he has over his line and length, Salman Shaikhani, who has done a pretty decent job by picking up 2 wickets and going for just 26. And he's going to end his spell by conceding just a single. So really good bowling effort from the captain. Started the innings with the ball in his hands, picked up 2 wickets in a spell of 4 overs, conceded just 27. And in the run chase of 202, big banger now, 62 for 3 after 9. Time for another change in the bowling attack. The leg spinner Abdullah Nawab has been introduced, but well, Rehan did try to go big straight down the ground, but there was a failure at long off and will just get a run. So they've got so many bowling options tonight, Arham Sports. Abdullah Nawab just bowled 1 over during the batting power play. Now he has been brought back to bowl the 10th over of the innings. Slightly shorter in length, will just get a run. So dealing in just singles in the last few overs, Team Big Bang, whereas at this stage of the innings, they need boundaries. At least 2 in every over. Because the required run rate is now almost touching 14 and over. Shorter in length. And he has dismissed that ball out of the sides. Well, you can hear the cheers from the dugout. That was a magnificent hit from Rehan. Once again, slightly shorter, getting onto the back foot and flat batting it over long on. Not proving to be his night tonight so far, Abdullah Nawab. Usually he likes picking up wickets early in his spell. Has not been the case here tonight. Brilliantly fielded on his follow through. That was a full-blooded hit. Still managed to get away. Short and wide. There is a fielder at deep extra cover. Will just get a run. In fact, they're looking to come back for the second one as well. Excellent running between the wickets. As soon as they saw that the fielder had to go towards his left to get down to the ball, they saw an opportunity to come back for the second one, and they did in the end. Well, this partnership is now proving to be very threatening for Arham Sports. Goal toss and gets the treatment it deserves. Once again, the ball has disappeared into the trees on the leg side, and it's the second maximum of the over. Abdullah Nawab just presenting a gift there to Rehan, which he accepts it ever so nicely. So expensive over comes to an end from the leg spinner. 10 done. It's 78 for 3. It's going to be Fayaz Hussain once again into the attack. The glittery left arm Chinaman Fayaz Hussain. Well, Team Big Bang managed to collect 16 runs in that previous over of Abdullah Nawab, where Rehan hit 2 big sixes down the leg side. Now it's up to Ali Khan. Can he support his partner at the other end? Well, they need boundaries from both ends in this run chase. Well, he goes big. It's up in the air. There is a fielder trying to get in the need that, and he takes it. And it's Fayaz Hussain who has picked up a wicket. Well, Ali Khan trying to do what his partner did in the previous over as well. Trying to hit a big shot straight down the ground. Got the elevation but not the distance. And it's Fayaz Hussain who has picked up his first wicket. Ali Khan walking back after scoring 15 of 18 deliveries. And Big Bang have now lost 4. They are 78 for 4. So finally the moment has arrived we all been waiting for. It's the captain who has come out to bat at number 6 in this run chase, Fahad Mustafa. A brilliant actor, producer and a host. He's equally good in the cricket pitch as well. Usually opens the batting, but now coming into bat at number 6 in this run chase, where his side still needs 124 to win. They don't have much time remaining as well. We saw Fayaz Hussain picking up a wicket of Ali Khan in the previous delivery when he was looking to go downtown, but a very good catch was taken by the fielder at long gone. He's got a big responsibility up his shoulders. He bowled really well in the first inning, picked up a 4 and conceded 44 runs in his spell of 4 overs. Managed to pick up 3 in his last over of his spell. But it's a different story altogether, especially when you're chasing down a target of 202 and you have already lost 4 wickets and have just under 10 overs remaining in this run chase. It's going to be a really good competition. Experienced spinner Fayaz Hussain up against Fahad Mustafa, who scored tons of runs in T20 cricket. Fayaz Hussain, on the other hand, must be riding high in confidence after picking up a wicket earlier in this over. He gets very lucky, gets it inside edge. Fahad Mustafa will get a run to open his account. But that is the situation of the game. He'll have to go big right from the start of the innings and not afford to wait. Rehan, on the other hand, has played exceptionally well. Just faced 32 deliveries for his knock of 46, inching closer to his personal milestone of getting a half century in this series opener. Once again, nicely tapped towards the fielder at back of the point, and they pick up another single. So one thing is for sure, we will see exceptional running between the wickets, as both of these batters looks pretty fit. Just having a look at the field, the left-handed batter trying to sweep that. Gets it into the gap and gets it into the fence. Extraordinary stroke this from the captain. He was targeting the stumps. Fayaz Hussain, it was fuller in length, got down on one knee and found the gap between mid-wicket and square leg. So ended the over with a boundary. The captain of Big Bang. It's 11 done, 84 for 4. Time for another change in the bowling attack. Another fast bowler being introduced, and he has been greeted for a big shot on the leg side. And if I'm not wrong, the ball has sailed over the fence for a maximum. And what a way to bring up a half century by Rehan. 53 of 34 deliveries. He came out at the crease when his side was struggling with 3 wickets going down in the first 3 overs, but how well has he performed since then? He got a really good partnership going between himself and Ali Khan, and now he's turning the screws on. 6 boundaries and 3 maximums so far. He goes for another one. Chance for a fielder at long off. Salman Shaikhani puts it down. Well, that was a flat hit. And now Lail looking to go for another run. Really good effort there from the captain himself. As soon as he saw there was a disappointment on the face of the fielder, he saw the opportunity to go back for the second run. That's how the catch was put down. He had 3 chances to complete that catch. Even then, he just could not complete it. And he's once again struggling with his index finger, I think, on the left hand. Comedy of errors. He goes once again. Another chance, but it goes over his head. And this time, he falls over on the ground. Targeting the pacer, Rehan. Once again, a fuller length delivery. Another opportunity there for the fielder at long off. He jumps in the air, but it was timed too well for his liking. 6-6. 14 of the first 3. Could have been completely different if that catch would have been taken on the second delivery, but not to be. Oh, he misses out another one. It was there to be hit. They are right back in this run chase. Team Big Bang. 98 for 4. We saw Arham Sports slowing down towards the latter stages of the innings, courtesy of some really good bowling by Ali Khan himself and the captain Fahad Mustafa, who managed to pick up 4 wickets. Can they chase down the remaining runs? Full toss! And it's a big hit. And the mid-wicket fielder will just be a spectator. What an over this is turning out to be for Big Bang. 3 maximums in the over. A full toss, and that was tonked over mid-wicket by Rehan. This is an exceptional performance from the right-hander, answering the cause of his team. Well, he goes for another big one, but this time couldn't connect. Will just get a run, but what an over this has turned out to be for Big Bang. They managed to collect 21 runs in that opening over of Noor. 12 overs have now been completed. Big Bangs are 105 for 4. It's 105 for 4 after 12. 48 deliveries remaining. 97 more runs to get. As Mohammad Mohsen starts off yet another over, and this time with a wide outside the off stump. What an exceptional knock this has been from Rehan. 68 of 39. Down the leg side, he sweeps that one. There is a fielder at short fine who used some futsal skills to stop that one. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Wide given. So they're going to collect 2 runs without a delivery conceded. So overall, they have managed to collect 3 runs without a ball being bowled in this over. Exactly what Team Big Bang needs at this stage of the game. Well, Saad Mustafa, the captain, has been like a silent partner in this partnership so far. We saw bulk of the scoring being done by Rehan at the other end in the previous one. Coming down the wicket. My goodness, what a hit that is. This is a serious blow from the captain. Coming down the wicket, getting closer to the pitch of the ball and hitting it way over the fielder at square leg. That is some hit from Fahad Mustafa. How many times we have seen him performing really well on screen, this time on the cricket pitch. And to talk further about the quality of that stroke, the ball went outside the ground. This has to be the partnership that can get them over the victory line. He has scored 11 runs so far, has scored a boundary and a maximum in the first 4 deliveries that he has faced, Fahad. Looks like they have got the measure of the pitch now and the conditions. Trying to reverse sweep. It was a premeditated stroke, that one from Fahad Mustafa. He got into that position way too early, even before the bowler had delivered the ball. That allowed Mohsin to just alter his line and length, and he bowled it much slower through the air. So he had no pace to work with on that occasion, Fahad Mustafa. Once again trying to sweep that one. Big appeal there from the bowler, but the extra bounce must have saved the batter. He's got the big responsibility now, Fahad Mustafa. They've got 8 runs of the over already with 3 balls still to go. It's good to see both the batters are having a word out there in the middle. Still coming around the wicket. And he stops in the middle. And he can smile about it. Fahad Mustafa, once again, he was looking to use his feet, and Mohsin just pulling out at the last moment. Lighting it up, the ball just coming back into the left-hander. Good variations being shown here by Mohsin. Using all the tricks up his sleeves there, the off-spinner. But the focus now shifts back onto Rehan. Can he hit another big one? Well, he managed to hit 3 sixes in the previous over of Noor. He's looking at the leg side boundary. A big gap available there between mid-wicket and square leg. And as soon as we mentioned that, Salman Shaikhani, the captain himself, has moved a little to the left at square leg. And he bowls a wrong gun, which turns further away from the right-hander. And it's the 3rd wide of the over. Just complaining to the umpire that the batter was shuffling across the crease. But still a wide has been given and the run has been rewarded. Sensible batting now from Rehan. He knows he has got the partner at the other end who can deal in boundaries as well. So he's not afraid to now pick up singles and rotate the strike. Singles and twos are equally important as the boundaries at this stage. "11 of the over already." Comes down the wicket. It's up in the air. Chance for the fielder at a deep square leg. And he puts it down. And to add salt to the wounds, they collect 2 runs. Maybe the reputation of the batter getting big on the fielder. Coming down the wicket. Top edge is that one. The fielder at square leg got underneath that, should have taken it, but he spills it at the last moment. And we're talking about Fahad Mustafa, who had proved to be really dangerous with the bat. So another expensive over comes to an end from Mawson. 13 overs are now completed. Big Bang are at 119 for 4. Time for another change. Noor has been replaced by Lukman. And he starts off with a wide down the leg side. The extra runs are not going to help the bowling side. Slowly and steadily, the match is slipping away from the grips of the fielding side. They were in very good position when they picked up 3 wickets in the first 3 overs, but since then it has been all about how well the Big Bang team has batted. A special credit to be given to the way Rehan has batted. Full toss, put away on the offside, into the fence for 4. Well, they have been helped by some vivid bowling so far from Arham Sports. Once again, a fast bowler bowling a full toss with no fielder at extra cover. And Rehan just thrashing it on the offside. Gets another 4. What a run chase this is turning out to be from Team Big Bang. 73 of just 41 deliveries. What a marathon knock this has turned out to be. But the job is not done yet. He'll be hoping that he can stay till the end. .78 needed of 41. It's still gettable. Short and in length. Put away over the fielder at short third man. Back-to-back boundaries for Rehan. Team Big Bang going bang bang here at Al Bansura Cricket Ground. Slower delivery attempted, but the length and line wasn't right on that occasion, giving enough room for Rehan to just free his arm and just hit it over the backward of point fielder for yet another 4. You can see the pressure mounting now on the fielding side. They know the batting side are now right back in the game. He attempts a short delivery and he was clearly late onto that one. Beaten by pace on that delivery, Rehan, but he still get a run. And that's more important. Lukman on this occasion following the batter who was once again looking to give himself room. Got hit on the body but will still get a run. Now it's Fahad Mustafa on strike, and he is a very destructive batter against the Pacers. He's looking at the leg side boundary. There is square leg fielder inside the 30-yard circle. A fielder at deep mid wicket, so plenty of open spaces on the leg side behind square. On the offside. Well, he was trying to hit that a little too hard there, Fahad Mustafa, but will still get a run. And this is a really good thing about this partnership. Even when the balls have gone straight to the fielders, they have managed to steal a run. And that disturbs the field placement, especially when you've got a left-hand, right-hand combination out there in the middle. $11 runs conceded in the first 4 balls. What are the boundary options for Rehan? Shorter in length. What a hit that is! That's a magnificent blow from Rehan. And the punch of the fist between the two batters. It was short in length, and look at how well he has timed that one. A bit of Caribbean flavor behind that stroke, lifting his left leg and dismissing that ball over square leg. They are right up with this required run rate now, Team Big Bang. Once again, a very expensive over from the fast bowler. 17 runs in the first 5 deliveries. Still no changes in the field. In fact, the fielder has now gone on to third man. And he misses. All he needed to do was to guide that ball past the fielder at backward of point, which he couldn't, but still a very good over this from the batting side's point of view. They managed to score 17 runs. And the score now moves on to 136 for 4 after 14. And to talk about the onslaught in the last few overs, in the last 30 balls, they have managed to score at over 13 runs and over. 66 runs have been added in the last 5 overs, and they have just lost 1 wicket. .68 needed in the last 6. Abdullah Nawab's comebacks into the attack. Reverse sweep attempted. He has managed to get it into the gap. Will be looking to come back for the second run. And he gets it very easily. Well, twice he has attempted that stroke, Fahad Mustafa. He missed out on the previous occasion. This time managed to get it into the gap and gets 2 runs. Abdullah Nawab, what can he do? Can he pick up a wicket? Well, his team badly needs 1 or 2 wickets at the moment. Comes down the wicket. It's up in the air, but so far luck is favoring the captain. Once again, the ball going in the air and landing in no man's land. 63 now more needed from the batting side. Rehan going all guns blazing at one end. 84 of just 45 deliveries. You could see the pressure mounting on the fielding side's captain. Slightly shorter in length, hitting it over extra cover. It's into the gap, but there is a fielder at long off who does really well. It's Fayaz Hussain who makes a slide towards the leg side, and they're looking to come back for the third one as well. This is exceptional stuff. Should have been a couple. Instead, they converted that into 3 runs. And most importantly, it's once again the left-hander on strike with a shorter boundary on the leg side. 6 of the first 3. Once again, both these batters are having a word in the middle. What a partnership this has turned out to be for Big Bang. The run rate now touching almost 10 runs and over. He goes for the reverse sweep, and it has been put down. They will definitely look to come back for the second as well, which they do. Well, Salman Shaikhani has dropped a sitter. It's the second catch that has been put down by the same fielder. He put one down at long off few overs ago, and now he has put one down at backward of point. Well, the ball was travelling, but still it was coming at a catchable height. Wow, what a match we are witnessing. It's just the first match of this Shaikhani Super League, and looks like it's going to go right down to the wire. Once again goes for the reverse sweep, and this time he almost exposed all the 3 stumps. It's not going to be given as a wide since he changed his position there, Fahad Mustafa. But he has been really lucky in the previous 3 deliveries. We saw him attempting a big stroke and the ball landing in low man's land, and the catch was put down. This time he comes down the track, hits it all across the turf, into the gap and into the fence. He's taking calculated risks at this stage of the game, and so far they are paying off. Not getting from the middle of the bat, but still look at the bat swing and the strength behind that stroke. 2 fielders were trying to get near to the ball, and neither of them managed to stop that one. 4 of the last ball of the over, which means the score now moves on to 148 for 4 after 15, with Big Bang just needing 54 runs to win in the last 5 overs. So 148 for 4 after 15. Shahzaib comes back into the attack. Both these batters have managed to score 70 runs in the last 28 deliveries. Bulk of the scoring has been done by Rehan Nazim, but Fahad has been equally well in supporting his partner at the other end. Thrashes it on the offside. Some work to do by the fielder at long off. He does well. There is a throw at the wicket-keeper's end, but they will still complete those 2 runs. Running between the wickets has been the highlight between these 2 batters in this partnership. With 2 runs, 150 also comes up for Big Bang, and now they just need 52 more to win. Regularly, both these batters are having a word with each other, and it's a good sign. That shows how much understanding they have between each other. Slower delivery. It's down the leg side. It's going to be yet another wide. They have completely lost the plot in the last few overs. Arham Sports. They need wickets. Cluster of wickets. Not just 1 or 2, but at least 3 wickets now to dent this scoring rate. Shorter in length. Hasn't timed it as well as he would have liked, but he'll still get a run at deep square leg. Scoring at exactly 10 runs and over now, Team Big Bang. They were almost down and out from the game when they lost 3 wickets very early in this run chase. But how well has Rehan and the captain Fahad Mustafa brought their team back into this contest. He has decided to change the angle, will be coming around the wicket to the left-hander. And if Fahad decides to go big on the offside, in fact just hits it towards the fielder at long off. We mentioned that in the first innings as well. Even if you score 200 in the first innings, it is usually chaseable, especially at this venue. And you've got such a lovely batting track and not bigger boundaries on either side of the wicket. And Rehan especially has made full use of these boundary dimensions here at this Gulberg Gymkhana cricket ground. Slower in length, well, he was going for another big one. Looks like that is the way they're going to be bowling at the remaining overs of the innings. Because the faster they're going to bowl, the faster the ball is going to travel off the bat. And now moved into the 90s, Rehan. Once again, a short pitch delivery that has gone miles up in the air. Is that going to be taken? No, it has been put down once again. And they pick up another couple. Well, he has already hit a big 6 with the pull shot in the previous few overs. He was looking to go for another one. This time the ball just hitting the toe end of the bat. And once again the catch has been put down. It has been really tough for the fielders to spot catches here tonight. We saw few being put down in the first innings as well from Team Big Bang and well, Arham Sports. Well, they are not behind either. Fuller driven straight down the ground for a maximum. There is no stopping Rehan tonight, that is for sure. Ends the over with yet another maximum. Another slower delivery targeting the stumps, clearing his front leg and hitting it out of the ground. He moves on to 98 with that killer blow, Rehan. It's 161 for 4 after 16, with Team Big Bang now needing just 41 runs more to win in the last 4. Well, 41 needed in the last over as Fayaz Hussain continues with his spell. Swing and a miss from the captain. It was missed by the wicketkeeper as well, and as a result they collect another bye. So the runs continues to flow for Team Big Bang. 40 runs needed in 23 deliveries. Well, in modern day cricket, it's pretty much gettable. And if we can compare the score of both the teams at this stage, Arham Sports were at 156 for 4, so Big Bang are 6 runs ahead. Fayaz Hussain, can he spin his magic in these last few overs? He has been pretty economical, has picked up a wicket and has just gone for 15 in his 2.2 overs. But up against him is a batter who is batting on 98, just 2 runs away of what would be a memorable century. Slightly shorter in length, hit away on the offside, running the first one hard. Well, Fahad Mustafa is asking his partner to come back for the second, but he denies it. Getting a little exhausted, a little dehydrated now, it seems, Rehan. But he can afford to take some time. 99 of 53. It has been a complete package of power hitting from Rehan tonight. Once again trying that reverse sweep. Instead of playing proper cricketing strokes, he has attempted those reverse sweeps on many occasions tonight, Fahad Mustafa. He was lucky on one occasion when the catch was put down by Salman Shaikhani. Fuller delivery. Well, he was appealing for that one, Fayaz Hussain, but he might have got a bit of a tickle. Might have been an inside edge. Otherwise, that was landing on the base of the stumps. Just 2 runs off the over. Really good comeback this from Fayaz. He sweeps that one. He connects and he hits it over the fielder at square leg. So whatever pressure that was mounting on both these batters in the first 5 deliveries of the over has been relieved by that big hit from Fahad. Another 6 coming from the bat of the captain. And the score now moves on to 169 for 4 after 17. So it's 169 for 4 after 17 overs. 33 more needed by Big Bang in the last 3 overs. And what a run chase this is turning out to be. From being nowhere at being 3 for 11 to 169 for 4. And all the credit should be given to the way Rehan has batted. 99 of just 53 deliveries, that too in a series opener. So the right-hander now on strike, just 1 run away of what would be a memorable century in the Shaikhani Super League. Mohsen about to start his last over of the spell. Hasn't picked up a wicket, has gone for 24. Shuffling across the crease, playing it on the leg side, gets it into the gap. Running the first one hard, will come back for the second runs, and that's a magnificent century. He can celebrate it. What a knock this has been from Rehan. The dugout enjoys it. So do we. What a knock this has been. 101 from 54 deliveries. And he's being congratulated by the opposition as well. What a marathon knock this has turned out to be. We have seen boundaries. We have seen maximums. 8 boundaries and 7 sixes to be precise in this innings. Really good performance this from Rehan Nazim. A complete all-round performance from Rehan. Bowled really well in the first innings as well, and now has followed it up with a century in this run chase. That too when the side was needing 202 with the required rate of over 10 right from the start of the innings. And not only he has just dealt in boundaries, but he has also capitalized on rotating the strike. Just 31 more needed now. At one stage they needed 124 in the last 10 overs. And just have a look at this partnership. He goes for a big one. It's up in the air. There is a fielder at mid-wicket. Really good effort, but he helps the ball over the boundary ropes for yet another 6. Mohammad Mohsin once again flighting the ball up. Slog sweeping on that occasion, Rehan Nazim. The ball went miles up in the air. He got a hand to it. Still couldn't pull the ball back inside the boundary ropes. A tumbling effort, but a 6 conceded. And that's going to be given as a wide. Yes, it is. With that extra run, 100 runs partnership has also been raised between Fahad Mustafa and Rehan. Big appeal there from the bowler. I don't think umpire is in the mood of raising his finger because the ball was angling down the leg side. Might have been a carom ball attempted, but the ball was definitely pitching outside the leg stump, because of which the decision was given in the favor of the batting side. 23 now needed, just within a touching distance of chasing down the target. Coming down the wicket, and he's going to be stumped. Might be given as a wide, yes it is, but at the cost of losing the captain at the other end. Mohammad Mohsin bowling it wider outside the off stump. Fahad Mustafa decided to come outside the crease, but missed the line of the ball, and the rest of the job was done by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. But nevertheless, he has done his part, Fahad Mustafa, in this partnership. 31 to the captain tonight, along with the 4 wickets that he picked up in the first innings. And Big Bang had now lost their 5th. It's 180 for 5, still needing 22 more runs to win. So one left-hander replaces another. Fahim comes out to bat at number 7, replacing his skipper. With his side just needing 22 more runs to win. And they still have 15 balls remaining. Big appeal there from the bowler and the wicketkeeper, and the finger goes up. So back-to-back wickets for Mohammad Mohsin. First he got rid of the captain, who was looking to come down the track. This time Fahim was looking to guide that ball on the offside. Got a thickish outside edge. And a very good catch taken by the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. So Fahim came and he went without even troubling the scorers. And Big Bang have now lost their 6th. They are at 180 for 6. So Faizan Islam is the new batter in. Mohammad Mohsin has picked up 2 wickets in 2 balls, so he's going to be on a hat trick. And he picks up another one. He completes his hat trick. And Big Bang loses another. We have seen some extraordinary performances tonight. 100 from Rehan and now a hat trick from Mohammad Mohsin. All of a sudden, Big Bang, who were at one stage few deliveries ago at 180 for 4, now have lost 3 wickets in the next 3 balls. And the game has changed right on its head. What a comeback this is from Team Arham Sports. 180 for 7, 22 more needed. It's Faizan Islam who is once again walking back to the dugout without even troubling the scorers. And Big Bang now need 22 more runs to win in 13 deliveries. $180 for 7. Faizan Sheikh, the new man in. Mohammad Mohsin has just picked up 3 wickets in 3 balls. And he almost picks up another. What a great comeback this has been from the off spinner. After conceding a maximum, he has managed to reply back by picking up 3 wickets, which included a hat trick. And the score remains on 180 for 7 after 18, with Big Bang still needing 22 more runs to win in the last 2 overs. Fayaz Hussain about to start the last over, the penultimate over of the game. Rehan just dabbing it on the outside, picks up a run. Will Fazan Sheikh be able to handle the pressure at this stage? Just 3 wickets are now remaining for Big Bang. It was a completely different story for Big Bang until that last over that was bowled by Mohammad Mohsin, where he picked up 3 wickets, including a hat-trick. Got that big wicket of Fahad Mustafa as well. And he picks up another one. The wickets are going down like a house of cards here for Team Big Bang. In a span of 5 deliveries, they have managed to lose 4 wickets. Fazan Sheikh going for that wild slog down the leg side, and it's Fayaz Hussain who wins the battle. Another batter goes back to the dugout without even troubling the scorers. And Team Big Bang are now at 181 for 8. $181 for 8. Fayaz has just picked up his second. Atiq, the new batter, in. Hits it comfortably towards the fielder at long on and picks up a run. And does the right thing by giving the strike back to Rehan. It's up to his shoulders now, Rehan. Can he chase down the remaining runs for Team Big Bang? Dabbing it towards short third, will get another run. They need a boundary in this over, at least 2 in fact. They cannot afford to leave too many runs in the last over. Both these batters will have to find the fence in the last 2 balls of this over. Just 3 runs and a wicket in this over from experienced Fayaz. He decides to go big, gets it into the gap, running the first one hard. Will he come back for the second one? Yes, he does. Just because of that misfield from that fielder at long on, they managed to come back for the second run. Still 17 needed. Fayaz definitely not happy with that effort. Well, you've seen funny things happening in the game of cricket. In modern day cricket, even more than 15 runs are gettable in the last over.
Last ball.
Balls it short and wide. Put away on the offside. He's going to get a run.
16.
But most importantly, for Team Arham Sports' point of view, Rehan has been kept off strike at the last start of next over. So it's 186 for 8 after 19, with Big Bang still needing 16 to win in the last over. So 60 needed in the last over. It's going to be Atiq on strike. Shahzeb has been given the ball to defend 16 runs in the series opener. Still taking some time to adjust the field. Extra cover has been asked to move a little finer, so there is a big gap once again available on the leg side since the square leg is up. Long on, long off, patrolling the boundaries straight down the ground. Starts off with the shortest delivery, put away towards the fielder at long on. They won't mind singles at this stage, Arham Sports. But most importantly, for Big Bang's point of view, it's man in form, Rehan, back on strike. And he needs to find at least 2 boundaries in the next 3 balls. And even if he doesn't get a boundary, he needs to make sure that he picks up at least a couple, so that they not only get 2 runs, but he gets the strike back. But what a contest this has turned out to be, from being almost down and out to coming at a stage where now they need 15 of the last 5 deliveries. Third man and fine leg, both the fielders are inside. So even if he gets a thickish outside edge or a little tickle down the leg side, he's going to get a boundary, Rehan. He goes for a big shot. He hits it towards the fielder at long off, who charges towards the ball. There is a throw at the wicketkeeper's end. Everything happening in the middle, but they only pick up a run. Both the batters were trying to be a little too clever, but they were outsmarted by the wicketkeeper. It was a full-blooded hit once again from Rehan that went straight to the fielder at long on, who charged towards the ball. The ball also got to him at a really good height. Fayaz Hussain, who had the presence of mind in throwing it back to the wicketkeeper, and he did a really good job in the end. Slower delivery. It's a pickup shot. Fayaz Hussain, and he goes over it. It's a big hit. This is exactly what they needed at this stage. A slower delivery attempted from Shahzeb. He waited for that one, flat bats it. And he found the shortest fielder in the field standing there at long on. And even the jump could not complete the catch in the end. Where is that Yorker? He goes for another short pitch delivery, put away on the leg side. The ball goes towards square leg, and they're going to pick up just a run. And I think it's a sensible move as well, because Rehan is now back on strike. We have seen him hitting big sixes tonight. Can he hit another one? Once again, third man and fine leg inside. Shahzeb once again charging in. And he bowls a wide outside the awesome. Will it be given as a wide? No, it isn't. It has not been given as a wide. Well, the batter at the non-striker's end still arguing with the on-field umpire. It was well outside the awesome. He was looking to attempt that stroke, but once again letting that ball go to the wicket-keeper, hoping that the umpire will give it as a wide, which was not to be. Clever option from Shahzeb's point of view, keeping the ball out of the reach of the right-hander. And that means that Big Bang needs a maximum to level the score. So unless and until Shahzeb doesn't commit a mistake of bowling a no ball or a wide, they will surely win this one. Even if he gets hit for a 6 of the last ball of the innings, the score is going to get leveled. He bowls a short pitch delivery that has been put away on the leg side. It's just going to be a single. And out of nowhere, Arham Sports have managed to complete a historic victory here at Gulberg Gymkhana. At one stage, Team Big Bang were going bang bang and they were well within the touching distance of chasing down the remaining runs because they just needed 22 in the last 15 deliveries. But that particular over from Mohammad Mohsin, where he picked up 3 wickets and a hat-trick, following it up by Fayaz Hussain, who picked up another crucial wicket. And Big Bang were found short of by just 5 runs in the end. But a really good game of cricket. An excellent performance, both with the bat as well as with the ball by both the sides. And in the end, it's the Arham Sports who emerged as victorious in the first match of the Shaikhani Super League. Really good batting performance. This from Rehan. They were rocked very early in this run chase when they lost 3 wickets in this run chase. Then there was this big partnership between Fahad Mustafa and Rehan. Fahad scoring 31 of just 19 deliveries and Rehan completing a century. And he stayed unbeaten on 111, facing 61 deliveries in this run chase. Talking about the bowling's point of view, Salman Shaikhani, the captain himself, bowled really well at the start of the innings, picked up 2 wickets, went for just 27 in his 4. Shahzeb bowled a really good last over where he defended 16 runs, picked up a wicket, went for 31. Pick up the bowler, Mohammad Mohsin, completing a hat-trick, picking up 3 wickets, went for 34. And Fayaz Hussain followed it up by picking up 2 wickets and went for 28 in his 4. So after choosing to bat first, after winning the toss, Arham Sports managed to score 201 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. Rehan being the top scorer with 70 not out of just 42 deliveries. And in reply, Big Bang production fell short by just 5 runs, courtesy of that brilliant knock from Rehan, scoring 111 of just 61 balls. The next match is going to be once again between Team Big Bang and Team Symmetry on Saturday, here at Gulberg Gymkhana.